If you have practiced 1 second for like 3 rounds and he's okay with that, then you can move on into like 3 seconds. Okay, so that's how we shape it. So 3 seconds, you set it, 3 seconds, and then, okay, you want your marshmallow, just put it in front of him. You have to wait and then model and then hold him. If he's moving, just hold him, just shape him.
1, 2, 3. And don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it, won't you?
Hello guys! Welcome back to ZM2J's channel. This is Jocelyn P. Mangibin, a board-certified behavior analyst and an international behavior analyst. How are you guys? If you're new to this channel, we are actually tackling about applied behavior analysis. It is a natural science in which we manipulate the environment so that we can see what are the variables that directly affect your child's behavior. We are also using the data from the observations that we did so that we can know what are the functional relations between the environment and the behavior. So the topic that I want to share with you today is very essential. One of the most important skills that the child should learn is how to wait for his or her preferred items, or sometimes when you go to the mall, waiting properly, sitting properly. So those are the things that we need to tackle today. Let's start. Let's talk about how will you train your child to wait for his or her preferred items. In our training sessions, we usually take 3 times of how long, or the duration, how long the child can wait. Okay, so for the first round, for example, you put the item in front of him and then he just grab it immediately. So that is 0 second. Okay, and then later on he waited for like 3 seconds, and then he waited for 1 second. Okay, and then we get the average of that, and then probably you can start with 1 second first. Okay, so how do we do that? First of all, you have to also check the preference. Okay, the preference of your child. What are the things that is very important to your child? Okay, so you can just put it in front of him and then give the instruction. You have to wait. This is, by the way, a very intentional training. Okay, you can try this like how many rounds, like 3 to 5 rounds in a day, so that you can practice as much as you can. So when you put the item in front of him and give the instruction, you have to wait. Then prompt your child to wait, like modeling. If not, you just physically hold him, and 1 second, that's good waiting, and then give it. Okay, sometimes we use timer. Actually, I would really suggest to use timer. If you have practiced 1 second for like 3 rounds and he's okay with that, then you can move on into like 3 seconds. Okay, so that's how we shape it. So 3 seconds, you set it, 3 seconds, and then, okay, you want your marshmallow, just put it in front of him. You have to wait and then model and then hold him. If he's moving, just hold him, just shape him. You don't need to talk too much, just model. And then after that, you can just say, good waiting. Make sure you emphasize to say, that's good waiting, and then give the item. If you're having trouble with using highly preferred items, you can start with the lower preferred ones. Okay, just for example, he likes chips, but it's not that the same as the M&Ms. Okay, so use the chips first and then shape him, and then later on use the M&M. Okay, so that's how we also expose the child slowly to the highly preferred items. Now, if you're clear with 3 seconds, of course you can make it up. Make it higher, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and so on and so forth, until such time 2 minutes your child can wait properly. And then naturally, you can apply it at home and you can try it with other things. Remember, the delivery of the reinforcement should be fast, should be immediate, no delay, so that your child will practice more and more and will learn faster on how to wait appropriately. What will happen if your child emits negative behavior in between the time that you give? Okay, for example, his time target is now in 10 seconds, and then on the 5th second, your child screams. So what should you do? Do not give the reinforcer. Okay, just pause it. Do not comment. You just totally ignore it and then reset the timer and then give the instruction again. You want your marshmallow, you have to wait. Okay, so that at least your child will distinguish. Okay, your child can discriminate. If I'm screaming before the time, then I cannot get my reinforcer. Alright? If 2 consecutive chances and your child is emitting still in the 5th second, then that's the time you move back. Okay, so start again from the 4 seconds or the 3 seconds so that your child will be trained accordingly, and before he screams, the reinforcer will be there. At least we are not reinforcing the screaming and we are reinforcing the waiting appropriately. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you learned something, how to train your child to wait for his or her preferred items. Don't forget to comment down below whatever your questions are, and I will be very happy to entertain them. Also, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and share this video to your friends and loved ones. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Bye.